So in our last video we completed theory part of mechanical properties of solids. Now today we start our MCQs. So question number first, choose the correct answer. So first question, change in dimension is known as option A deformation, B formation, C contraction or D strain. So change in dimension is known as deformation. ज्यावेळेस एखाद्या पदार्थाचा आकार बदलतो तो विद्रूप होतो त्याला डिफॉर्मेशन असं आपण म्हणतो. सेकंड क्वेश्चन, द पॉइंट ऑन स्ट्रेन कर्व ॲट विच स्ट्रेन बिगिन्स टू इन्क्रीज इवन without increase in stress is called as option A elastic point, B yield point, C breaking point, D neck point. So that point is known as, that is the definition of yield point. So yield point option B is the correct answer. Now we see third question. Strain energy of a stretched wire is 18 into 10 to the power minus 3 joule and strain energy per unit volume of the same wire and same cross section is 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 joule per meter cube. Its volume will be dash. Option A 3 centimeter cube, B 3 meter cube, C 6 meter cube, D 6 centimeter cube. Here what is given? Strain energy is given. Strain energy of a stretched wire, that is given 18 into 10 to the power minus 3 joule, and strain energy per unit volume is given, that is equal to 6 into 10 to the power minus 3. So we get volume equal to strain energy divided by strain energy per unit volume. So 18 into 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 6 into 10 to the power minus 3. 10 to the power minus 3 getting cancelled. 6 3s are 18. So we get our correct answer. Its volume V equal to 3 meter cube. So option B is correct. Now fourth question. Dash is the property of material which enables it to resist plastic deformation. Option A elasticity, B plasticity, C hardness, D ductility. Here answer C is the correct answer, that is the hardness. Hardness म्हणजे कडकपणा. कशाचा प्रॉपर्टी? प्लास्टिक डिफॉर्मेशनची प्रॉपर्टी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, द ॲबिलिटी ऑफ अ मटेरियल टू रेजिस्ट फ्रॅक्चरिंग when force is applied to it is called as dash. Again it is a definition. Option A toughness, B hardness, C elasticity, D plasticity. So it is a definition of toughness. So option A is correct. Now we started problems on mechanical properties of solid. See first problem. Calculate the coefficient of static friction for an object of mass 50 kg. Here mass is given, m equal to 50 kg. Placed on a horizontal table, pulled by attaching a spring balance. The force is increased gradually. It is observed that the object just moves when spring balance shows 50 Newton. Here limiting force is given, it is equal to 50 Newton. We have to calculate coefficient of static friction, that means mu s we have to calculate here. Here acceleration due to gravity is known, g equal to 9.8 meter per second square. We know that formula for static friction, mu s equal to FL upon n. N is a normal reaction. So we know that normal reaction is balanced by its weight. So weight is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. So substituting this formula we get mu s equal to FL upon mg. So that is equal to value of FL is given 50 Newton, mass is 50 kg, value of g 9.8, 50 getting cancelled, we get 1 upon 9.8. When we find out reciprocal of 9.8, we get value 0.1020. Therefore our answer should become coefficient of static friction mu s is equal to 0.1020. it has no unit. Now next problem number 2. A block of mass 37 kilogram. Here mass is given 37 kilogram. Rest on a rough horizontal plane having coefficient of static friction. Here mu s is given 0.3. Find out the least force required to just move the block horizontally. Here we have to calculate limiting force of friction FL. We know acceleration due to gravity is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. So formula for coefficient of static friction is given by mu s equal to FL upon mg. From that formula we have to calculate formula for force. So we get limiting force FL equal to cross multiply, we get mu s into mg. Now substitute value of mu s equal to 0.3, value of m is given 37, g is 9.8. Now solve this using logarithm. So we can solve this FL equal to log 0.3 plus log 37 plus log 9.8. Here decimal and 0, here character should becomes bar 1. So find out log of 30. Log of 30 equal to 4771. Find log of 37. 37 is a 2 digit. So its characteristic becomes 1. So 1.5682. Find log of 9.8. So 9, here is a 1 decimal. So we get 1 minus 1. So 0 is the characteristics of 9. So log of 98 equal to 0.9912. Add these 3. When addition, we got FL equal to anti-log of 2.0365. When we find out anti-log of 0.03 headed by 6 and mean difference headed by 5, we got here limiting force FL equal to 108.7 Newton. Here characteristic is 2, so we have to add 1. So we put decimal after 3 digits. So answer should become FL equal to 108.7 Newton. Now third problem. A body of mass 37 kilogram rests on a horizontal surface. The minimum horizontal force required to just start the motion is 68.5 Newton. In order to keep the body moving with constant velocity, a force of 43 Newton is needed. What is the value of A, coefficient of static friction, and B, coefficient of kinetic friction? So here are given, mass is given 37 kilogram, limiting force is given 68.5 Newton, kinetic force is given 43 Newton, acceleration due to gravity g is 9.8 meter per second square. We have to find out here coefficient of static friction A and coefficient of kinetic friction for B. First we find out coefficient of static friction. Coefficient of static friction is given by formula Fs upon mg. Here value of Fs is given 68.5 divided by mass is 37, g is 9.8. Now calculate value of this product 37 into 9.8 first using logarithm. So log of 37 plus log of 9.8. So log of 37 equal to 1.5682 and log of 9.8 equal to 0.9912. When we add these two, we get 2.5594. Now find out log of 68.5. So log of 68.5 equal to 1.8357 minus subtract denominator. Value of denominator is equal to 2.5594. When we subtract this, we get anti-log of bar 1.2763 and we find anti-log, so we got 0.1889. So our first answer, coefficient of static friction is equal to 0.1889. Now B, coefficient of kinetic friction is given by formula Fk upon mg. Substitute value of Fk is 43, value of mg is 37 into 9.8. Same value which you have studied in option A. So value of log of 37 plus log of 9.8, we get log of 37 equal to 1.5682 plus log of 9.8, 0.9912. When we add these two, we get 2.5594. So log of numerator is 43. So log of 43 equal to 1.6335 minus log of denominator is 2.5594. When we subtract these two, we get antilog of bar 1.0741. When we find antilog of 0.07 headed by 4, mean difference headed by 1, we got it is equal to 0.1186. So we get second answer, coefficient of kinetic friction mu k is equal to 0.1186.